Hi everybody, we're here at St. Anne's Golf Club. Today I'm going to just show you how to actually play a very successful shot out of rough ground, very close to the green, and the principles of how to play that and how to set up to it. My name's William Noble. I'm the PGA professional here at St. Anne's Golf Club, and you're welcome to today's short game special. The number one thing before we get into playing the shot out of the rough is understanding how to play it and having the right equipment and where you want to make contact as well, with or without the ball. So number one thing is actually to get your sand wedge, because it has more bounce on it. And bounce is basically means that this rounded area on the bottom of the golf club is that the back edge is lower than the front edge, which means it hits the ground before the ball. So the more I open up, the more bounce I add. That makes the club glide through. It doesn't get stuck in the rough. That's the important bit with this, because if you have a normal club, as it would have happened to you, when you hit it, your club jabs, turns over the club face, the ball runs off really, really quickly. So what we're looking for is the ball to come out nice and softly. So what you've got to try and do, like a bunker shot actually, is actually hit the ground before the ball. So you're purposely trying to duff the ball. And that means then the energy of the golf club's not going all into the ball. It's actually being driven through the grass, which actually makes the ball come off nice and soft. And also by opening up the club face a little bit, it actually gives it not just more loft, but it actually gives a much softer shot due to the bounce being added to the club, which actually gets rid of a lot of the speed. So I'm going to show you two ways of doing it. We're going to play it like a little chip first, which is your putting stroke, and you're going to stand quite close to it. And when I do that with the sand wedge, rather than having the blade straight, I'm going to slightly open it up like so. So I'll do that one for you now. So I'll make my practice swing, getting a feel how the grass makes contact with the club and how tight or soft I have to hold it. Also the resistance that the club has through the grass, if it's heavy grass, wet grass, or bristly grass. So it tells me how aggressive I want to be. I'm also going to play the ball, for me, just left of center, club in the middle, and I'm going to hit probably about half an inch behind the ball. So you're going to hear quite a soft shot coming out. I'm going to get a feel for my pace, blades open, putting stroke. There you go. Absolutely perfect. So it pops up, lands soft, it doesn't run out really, really quick, and you hear that dud sound. It's like dud, it's like that, rather than a real crisp sound like you have with a driver. The next shot I'm going to show you, and I'll just bury this ball down, I'm going to really open up the club face and try and play a much higher shot, even if it was for a longer distance, or I wanted to stop it even quicker, because that shot there was pretty good. I'm going to open up the blade and feet very close together, and I can control my whole swing through my legs like a normal pitch, with very soft hands, but holding it tight enough that the club face doesn't turn over, and I'm trying to duff it. I'm going to play it very, very much like a bunker shot. So with this shot, I'm going to play the ball again, for me, slightly more forward, feet slightly open to create a little bit of cut spin, but I'm still picking my spot about half an inch behind the ball. Soft hands, I'm just pop it up, and a real duff sound, and it came off pretty good as well. That's a much more high risk shot, but it's something, if you're in this position, you're going to have to play. And then for the normal shot with the chip and run, which I thought was quite good, that one there, just straight back, straight through, nice and close to a ball position just left of center. And remember, understanding the conditions you're playing off is so important, but having the right equipment. So sand wedge is the club to play out of rough grass, because it adds more bounce, so there's less chance of the club getting grabbed and turning over. It allows you to glide the club through, and because of the bounce. And it's similar if you're playing a long shot out of rough as well. The rescues are great because there's much more bevel sole on it, so it glides through, less chance of the hosel turning over. So I hope you enjoyed this session. Again, keep on top of the YouTube channels that I put out there. Any information about anything I've done over the past 4 months and leading into what we're doing now, please contact me through my website on www.williamnoble.ie, and also on my email at williamnoblecoaching@gmail.com. Okay, look forward to seeing you soon. See you everybody. Bye.